That's a taxi motorbike. Guy has a helmet on his arm and gives it to the passenger when they come in. A lot of motorbikes here.
The donkey with the car and the shovel there. So in case you need I don't know, a couple of shovels of sand, this is where you come, and then you contract this guy and he will get it to your house, you know. But that's very good prices, not expensive at all, because if you get one of these trucks, that's gonna be really expensive. And normally in this area, people don't make the money to get those trucks. So that's what I wanted you to see. There are about 20 of them on the road right here. Also, you see we're going to see the country. Have seen this. Maybe that's where they get the idea from. And then there's this lady that might come here to the local supermarket, Olympica, and she doesn't have to go so far. But it's sunny, it's hot, and she's like, okay, take me to my house. I was willing to stop and go for a ride around here with you, which is it's quite a different experience.
Handicaps, a real bicycle, roped somehow.
And look at the 99 over there on the left, con huevos. Almost every corner we see these ladies selling this kind of food. I don't know if you have seen already, but in the old town, which is empanadas, arepas, which is like tortillas from Mexico, right? That's very common in this area. You know, you don't have time to cook in your house, so you go to the corner, get one and go, a cup of coffee and go work, or by your job too. Hey, if you got a 15-minute, break over there, like a coffee break, you go get one of these things. Here on the corner to the left, that kind of a stand you see there, inside there what they have is the arepas. The yellow around the 1888, 86, he drew up with colleagues the first stable constitution in our country, Mount Vernon, because he ruled the country from his house here in Cartagena. And besides that, but what is the problem? The problem is that they are now buying property in a place where there is no ocean. And the ocean has been their paradise right here.
These are squatters' huts. They used to be fishermen.
Look at that.
So they have no access to the ocean for their boats?
Well, they do. In the back, they have these brackish.
No, do they have boats, is my question.
And they have canoes. Yeah, canoes, right? And those boats. Canoes just to get... You know what? Most of the time they kind of sea pair or things like those. Look at that. Oh, with the babies and everybody on the floor. Look at that. See that? The guy is holding the big kind of bottles to buy water in the other side, because there
used to be a lot of anteaters here. Watch out for animals on the road. And look at the size of the tail on this anteater. I've never seen one like that. I've seen a lot of antails on the side. The guide said he hasn't seen a live anteater in 20 years. There's an anteater right across the street. Like this field is full of antails, but there's no anteaters. They've been wiped out by the public. This is a tutumo tree. I think he's going to pick the tutumo off of there. The tutumo fruit that is made into maracas. They hollow it out, they dry it up. Not edible. And this is a tutumo tree. They make charcoal out of the tree. And we're going to the Tutumo volcano to do the mud baths. So Tutumo is a famous word here. There's one just hanging on the tree. Tutumo maracas. Okay, we got some carbon monoxide bubbling up through these little mud holes here. He just stopped the bus to give us an example of what the mud bubbles were like. Nothing as active as we see in and I guess that's a good view. That must be the volcano with those steps going up. And we're gonna go get into the mud baths there. That's the mud baths. They give you a massage somewhere. Then you go down into that brackish inland water and you wash off. There's a girl that's gonna wash us off. I hope we can't wait for that. Here's some of the mud gals coming down after the mud bath up on top. I didn't take the camera up there because it's a mess. We went up these steep stairs, and on top of that is, I think this is a man-made volcano. This is like, it's got sandbags holding the dirt back from washing away. You can buy the bottles of mud. This is one of the taxi motorbikes. This is his saddle. And I'm going to zoom back to his license plate, which is also stitched on the back of a jacket, and it's on his helmet. So this is how you determine if you have any problems with these guys. You got his license plate, and you have his helmet, and they are under control of the city governments here. And this is the area we're in, this mud baths. Very picturesque. We're going to have a cooking lesson I just heard here. Oh, here's this lady coming down again. She's got some good boobs. This could be Folka coming down right now. You can't tell. Everybody's got mud all over their bodies. And then they washed this off down at the lake. That was $3-4, and the massage with this thing was another $3-4. Nice day. So you
Water, a little bit of salt are your taste.
start with some cornmeal, and you smack it around a little bit, and you put it in that boiling olive oil, and you have, when it's done, it's called a what? What is it?
Arepa con huevo.
Arepa?
Con huevo.
Con huevo I got.
Huevo is egg.
I got the first word. What is it?
Arepa.
Arepa.
That's right.
Arepa.
No, A-R-E-P-A. Arepa.
Arepa. Gracias.
It's very hot, so you gotta wait a minute
hot
or less.
arepa.
But she's an expert.
So she's cutting it
She's gonna
open
cut it, make like a small hole over there,
and put an egg in
and
there.
that's where she's gonna drop the egg.
So she's cracking the egg. Takes the
At
top
your
of the
taste,
egg
you
off.
put some chopped onions or things like those.
She puts the,
There goes the egg.
and there goes the egg. That's hot.
Smoky.
Smoky egg.
Mucho color.
Hello.
Then to seal it,
She seals it up. Oh, she's not putting anything else in.
anything else. The egg is cooked, it's ready to be eaten.
And now she's got it cooking
Who wants to
again.
try it? Okay, there's one.
It's perfect.
Ahí está lista, quedó bien.
Is that perfect or is that perfect?
Yeah, right. Only one tap.
I've been doing this for years. My job. Okay, there's a perfect
Who wants to drop? Who wants to put the
arepa.
egg inside there? No, it's too hot. Okay.
Yeah, she's the expert. We'll let her
As soon as we get there, William is going to provide us with a bottle of water, purified water, and we'll be having time in case you want to walk a little bit around the area to see, how more or less people live here, local people. We got also some time in case you.
Okay, Folka, have fun. Give me a wave. Get the mud off. We're about 12 miles north of city now. We're having lunch here on the beach. This Boquilla place. And buses are coming. This is sort of a weekend place. The local people come here. Little buses, tour buses, and city buses come. And we're going to eat in this statue of Huff right here. There's some hammocks inside. I'm going to grab a hammock after swimming.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
Folka's in.
I don't know. Yeah, I would think he sits back here.
I guess we're heading in that direction. Okay, we're on some kind of a bayou here that leads into the ocean. There is the Caribbean. People are getting on their boats. Oh, hello.
Hi.
What are you doing here today? Are you one of our guides? No? This is the town of Boquilla, a village. 13,000 people live here. And we are going by the little boys getting ready to grow up and be guides. Eco tours. Hello. Hello. And here is our poling man behind us, pulling into the river. He's doing his job nicely. We're going to have about a 20-minute tour, I think, here in the bay. We saw a likely poisonous spider. Folka pointed him out. Folka tests whether or not he is. And we're in the narrow mangroves some more.
Yeah, that was a big mussel. Something.
There's oyster eggs on things. A lot of oyster eggs here.